Good evening from wherever you are watching from. Welcome to episode 33 of Hymn of Our Fathers. The Hymn of Our Fathers weekly like this to take a look at the life of hymn writers, stories, events, situations, and circumstances that surround some of our hymns, and we then draw lessons and inspirations for our lives from it. On this episode 33, we'll be looking at this popular hymn, All to Jesus I Surrender. All to Jesus I Surrender was written by Judson W. Van de Venter, who lived between 1855 and 1939. So join me tonight as we look at his life briefly and the lessons we should learn in the hymn, and then take the hymn of commitment together. Judson W. Van de Venter was born on a farm in the state of Michigan. He went to public school. He also attended singing school as a young man. He did it because he loved to sing and wanted to learn how to sing well. But upon entering University of Michigan, he wanted to become an artist, and so he studied fine art in school. When he was 30 years old, he went to Europe so that he could visit galleries and study paintings. When he returned to America, he was teaching art in school, so he could raise money for additional studies of drawing and painting. He was an active member of Methodist Church and sang regularly in the choir. So this is an event that happened. A revival meeting was to be held in their church, and Judson was enlisted to help in the counseling for those who need prayer and decisions for Christ. Upon this service, his friends felt that it was effective and suggested to him that God was preparing him to be an evangelist, even though he never mentioned anything to them about it. He was unwilling to give up his desire to paint great pictures, and for 5 years he felt the call of God in his heart, but he continued to resist it. But a day finally came when he could no longer resist it. He eventually became an evangelist and also discovered a talent within him to help people realize their need for Jesus. Since the decision to become an evangelist, he found joy and preached throughout the whole of United States, England, Scotland, and he also began to write and sing at those services too. Several years later, he thought of the long struggle he had when he resisted God for his life, and then he wrote this hymn, I Surrender All, to express the way he felt when he finally gave himself to the Lord. The tune Surrender was written by W.S. Woodin, who had assisted his ministry as a soloist and a song leader for his evangelistic revivals. At his old age, he dedicated his time to mentoring of young evangelists and preachers at Bible school, and one of those he mentored was Billy Graham. He died at age 83 in 1939. Now let me ask you this tonight. Is God calling you for a specific ministerial assignment? Is God sending you? What did you need to surrender today so that you can be useful to God expressly? Is it your career? Is it your beauty? Is it your plans, dreams, and aspirations? So many of us that find ourselves being called by God today have so many dreams, desires in our heart when we are growing up, but we feel strongly that God is calling us. And there are a lot of you watching me today too who are struggling with this call. I want you to surrender it to God. And why not take a decision as we sing this song of surrender and releasing ourselves to God afresh this evening and beyond. All to Jesus I surrender. All to Him I freely give. Even if God is not calling you to be a missionary or an evangelist, what do you have in your hand that the Master is asking for? He has given Himself to us, and we have to give it back to Him. So join me tonight as we sing, All to Jesus I surrender all. I surrender all to my blessed Savior. All to Jesus I surrender all to Him I freely give. I will ever love and trust in His presence daily live. I surrender all. I surrender all. I surrender all to thee, my blessed Savior. I surrender all to Jesus. I surrender, Lord. I give myself to thee. Fill me with thy love and power. Let thy blessings fall on me. I surrender all. I surrender all to thee, my blessed Savior. I surrender all. I surrender all. I surrender all to thee, my blessed Savior. I surrender all. Will you surrender all to Him tonight and let God have His way in your life? Thanks for watching this episode 33 again. Many thanks to those who are following us every week. And please do well to share this so that others can also, listen to it and also enjoy the beauty of our hymns. And we also want you to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Kingdom Purpose Television Network. There you find several contents that are edifying and several contents that bless lives. Thank you for watching and God bless you. See you next week by God's grace.